Let me give you a quick overview of our latest live stream, which is all about resizing and handling images in Drupal. Now, for this live stream, we are using Drupal core, not Drupal CMS, because believe it or not, Drupal CMS comes with a lot of this stuff out of the box. So to actually show how to set it up, I used good old standard Drupal core. Now, we start things off by discussing the differences between a file entity and a media entity, and why you should just install media and media library to handle all of your images and also media needs in Drupal. And then we start things off by looking at Image Widget Crop. Now, this is the first contrib module that we take a look at that can help us resize images. And what this module does is that if we go into one of our media assets, it changes the image widget field and it allows us to select the actual crop region of the image style. Now, of course, if I was to set this up on a proper website, I'll have a few more crop options. But you can imagine having an editor just come in here and select exactly which part of the image needs to be cropped. This is where Image Widget Crop can help. And then we took a look at another module that helps you crop images, and that is called Focal Point. Now, Focal Point works a little differently to Image Widget Crop because instead of defining the exact crop region for all of your image styles, with Focal Point, you simply select one region of the image, and then all of your image styles will be cropped around that focal point. Let me show you. So if I jump back into this tab and edit this image, now, instead of having to select individual crops for every image style, all I need to do is move this handle, and let's say we want to crop around the nose of the plane. And if I click on preview, I can then see all of the image styles, which have been set up to use focal point, will be cropped around whatever I have selected. And here you can see that the nose of the plane is the focal point, essentially. So if I close this and also move it down to the engine, for example, again, you'll see that things have moved over to the engine. Now, Drupal CMS comes with Focal Point, and Focal Point is just a little easier because you won't have to select a crop for every single image style. And then we take a look at handling SVGs in Drupal, and that is thanks to the SVG image module. Now, this module is pretty easy to set up because all you need to do is just install it and it will override the existing image field. So you won't have to create a new field, but you will have to create a new media type. So if we go back to our Drupal site, you'll see here I've got this Drupal icon vector, and I had to create an SVG media type. And if we click on edit, this is the actual SVG, which has been uploaded to an image field. And the benefit of this now is I can jump into any of these pages and I can go and embed these SVGs just like any type of image. And I can even select different view modes and have different sizes of the SVG image if it has been configured that way. And in the live stream, I show you how to create view modes as well as image styles. And finally, we take a look at using a very useful core module, and that is called Responsive Image Styles. Now, this allows us to utilize the picture HTML5 element, and we can then display a different image style depending on the screen size. So if you come to a Drupal site on mobile, for example, you won't download a massive 3000 wide image. Instead, you can be served just a nice mobile optimized image. So if you want to learn all about this, then check out our latest live stream, which is all about handling images and resizing in Drupal. And as usual, I have added in links to the modules that we covered and also chapter markers. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment.